what's up, everybody? You are in the reaction room with Rese. Welcome in. Today, I'm doing a recap of Season 1, Episode 105. But before we get started, I need a favor. Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share this video. This is a new channel, and I could use your help. Now let's see what's going on beyond the gates. We start off at the hospital. Ted tells Doug that he needs to get it together. His carelessness almost cost a heart patient their life. He says, "The board has been talking about you." And Doug says, "Let him. I don't give a damn." At the country club, Vanessa's accountant tells her that the numbers in her books aren't adding up, and he needs to know where all this extra money came from. Nicole comes over to the table and he leaves. And Nicole asks Vanessa, "What's going on with you and Joey Armstrong?" Over at Orphe Jean's, Ashley tells her mom that Derek asked her for another chance, but she turned him down. Jan says, "Why? Derek is a great catch." Ashley says there's more out there, and she doesn't want to play it safe. Jan asks her, "Where is this coming from?" And then Ashley tells her that she's been spending time with Andre. Meanwhile, at the country club, Derek tells Jacob that Ashley rejected him. He says he thought she was just flirting with Andre, but now he thinks they may have something going on. Jacob says it's not too late. Maybe Ashley just needs some time. At Bill's office, Haley walks in and trips over a box of files. She falls face down and lands flat on her stomach. Bill wants to take her to the doctor to make sure the baby's okay. But of course, Haley doesn't want to do that. She says she's fine and she doesn't need a doctor's visit. Danny decides to make breakfast for Andre. He didn't think she knew how to cook. They're eating and talking, and when Danny mentions she doesn't like French cuisine, Andre starts thinking about Ashley. And then Danny asks him about her, and he says they're just friends. Danny says it's okay if he wants to be with her, but she's all wrong for him. She basically says she's just too boring. And then Andre gets a call from Ashley asking him to come over to her apartment. Ted tells Doug that he's been problematic for months. He says the board wants to suspend him. Doug says, "Tell the board don't worry about the suspension because I quit." He says, "I'm not going to stay where I'm not valued." Vanessa lies to Nicole about her business with Joey. Nicole tells her, "Joey is just too dangerous and you need to stay far away from him." Nicole leaves the table, and then Vanessa gets a call from Doug telling her that he quit his job as a surgeon at the hospital. Vanessa says, "Have you lost your mind?" Doug tells her, "You and Joey are going to keep the cash flowing into our bank account." Jan tells Ashley that Andre is a player. She says he's a rolling stone. Ashley thinks that she can follow Andre around the world, being a traveling nurse. Jan tells her, "I just can't watch you throw away everything for a man who's only going to break your heart." Vanessa goes over to the casino to tell Joey that her accountant is pressing her for details. She says, "You've got to give me a cover story." And then Joey says Doug is a bigger problem. And he tells her that he put a bug in Doug's car and he overheard their conversation. Vanessa says she'll keep Doug in line. And y'all know what happened next. Bill called the doctor, but they didn't have any openings. But he did get an appointment for the next day. He says he'll be back from his business trip by then, and he wants to be there for the ultrasound. And Haley is not thrilled at all. Nicole meets Carlton for breakfast, and they talk for a bit, and then he asks her out to dinner. But before she can answer, Ted comes over and tells her that he's sorry he couldn't make it to the concert. He says he hopes Dana, Leslie, didn't cause any trouble. Nicole says she tried to, and I did feel a bit triggered, but running into Carlton this morning has been a pleasant surprise. And that's how the show ended. What do you think about Nicole and Carlton? Let me know in the comments. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye.